So the concepts which we are going to learn today are related to web. What is a web? It is a internet. And what is internet? And how it is related to our subject now. Yes, internet. What is internet? Internet is nothing but a network where thousands of millions of computers are combined together or to send or to receive the messages. Fine. So in this chapter, some key points are there. So now I'll tell you what are the key points we are going to look into it. They are like communication through internet. The second one we have like email. Third, we have instant messaging. Next, we have chatting, social networking, video conferencing, blog. Next, we have e-commerce, e-learning, and e-greetings. Hope everyone understood till here. Now, shall we go in detail with each one of them and learn along with the examples? Right. Let's start with communication with internet. How to communicate using internet? Now, to send any message or to receive any message, what we need to have? We need to have the internet for it. Yes, why do we use internet? Only to send the messages? No, we can send even the images or we can send the videos, etc. And why it is used? Only to communicate with the other person who is not present in front of you. Right? So in this way, we use communication through internet. Right. Next, coming to email. What is email? Yes. Here, E stands for electronic and next comes the mail. That is electronic mail. What is electronic mail? Why can't we call it as only mail? Why we are calling it as email? We are calling it as email only because it is sent through an electronic device such as our laptop or desktop or your smartphones, etc. So, what can we do with emails? We can send messages, we can receive the messages, etc. Apart from the messages, we can also send images, we can also send the documents, we can also send the videos, etc. For this, we have some service providers provided. Yes. For that, the examples are like this. One is gmail.com, yahoomail.com, rediffmail and hotmail. So for that, first you need to have your email ID. What is the email ID? Yes, it is an ID which recognizes that it is only related to only a person and that is very unique. A person will be having only a unique email ID. Right? No two persons can have same email IDs. For example, take in your class. We have Piyush in your class, right? We may be having two Piyush in your class. But how can I recognize which Piyush is whom? So what do? First, I'll call SCTS 123. Then, first Piyush will respond to me. Later, the second Piyush will respond to me. Yes? So, when I called first SCTS 123, why first Piyush responded to me? Can you tell me? Because it is his ID. If I call Piyush, both of Piyush will raise their hand. But when I called them by their ID, then whose ID I've called, then only they are raising the hand. Right? Yes. So for this, emails. Now, how to send the emails? For that, we'll see how to send it. For that, first, as I already said, you need to have your email ID and your password. Next, open a web browser. Third step is open any web browser and in the URL, you need to type your service provider. That is www.gmail.com. What is www? It's World Wide Web. That means sitting here, you can send your mail throughout the world. So, www.gmail.com. Later, it redirects you to another page where you need to give your email ID and password and sign in. Later, after signing in, we'll get the options such as inbox, send mail, compose, etc. So for sending a mail, we need to go to the compose option. What we are doing in the compose option? Why do we use that? Yes, in compose option, we will be writing the mail address of the opposite person to whom we need to send the email, right? So when you click on compose, it will be redirected to another page where you have to type your email ID of the other person. Next, down if you observe, we have CC and BCC. CC is nothing but carbon copy and BCC is nothing but blind carbon copy. What is CC? Yes, as I already said you, it is carbon copy. That means the same copy can be sent to multiple recipients. Next, what is BCC? It is blind carbon copy. Now, I have 3 friends. Okay, I want to invite them for my birthday, but one of my friend doesn't want my third friend to be invited for my birthday party. What do? First, I'll give in the to address the email ID of first person. In BCC, I'll give the person's mail ID who they don't want that person to be seen. So they doesn't know that I have sent a mail to that person also. Next we have subject. So for what I'm doing this email or typing this mail, I'm just inviting them for my birthday party. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to write it's a birthday invitation. But coming to the invitation, we need to have a greeting card, right? So for that, we need to go to the attach file option where you can attach the greeting card and or the invitation card and send it to your friend, where you can mention what is the place, where is the place and what is the time and everything. In the body, you can just ask them, how are you? What are you doing? Hope everything is fine. Hope I see you on my birthday. Like this few sentences you can write and just click on send message. So then automatically the mail is sent to the other person. After that, if your friend has received that message and if he is willing to come to your birthday party, what he or she will do? They'll reply you back, right? So where do you see that? We can see it in inbox folder. Okay, so click on inbox folder and there you can see the mail which is received from your friend. If you open it, you can see the detailed email which your friend has sent to you. If he is not coming, you can see what is the reason why he is not coming if he has mentioned anything in detail. So this is all about email. Fine. Next we are going to learn about instant messaging. Nowadays we are using WhatsApp. Yes, for what we are using? Only for chatting? No, to share some files also we are using WhatsApp, right? So basically instant messaging is nothing but to communicate with the other person. For that also we need to have a internet present with us. If internet is available, only we can chat. And whenever you are chatting, you can either chat with either single person or a group of people. For that, you need to create a group. For that, in that group, if you add all the participants, then at a time you can send your message to all the persons. Or else, if you want to send a message to a single person, you can send them to that person in single also. Some of the examples of this are like Yahoo Messenger, we have WhatsApp, etc. And in WhatsApp, we can also send, images we can send. We can also send the videos, we can send the documents, we can do the payments, etc. So this is all about instant messaging. Next we have chatting. Yes, what is chatting? Right. If a person is coming to me and asking me, Mom, what you are doing? If I'm busy doing some other work, I never respond to him, right? So for that, even I need to be alert and I have to answer him. That means in chatting, the two persons should be online. then only we can send a message. If two persons are online, we can send a message. And in chatting, we have some chat rooms also available. What are these chat rooms? Yes, it's just like a normal room. Now, for example, take your classroom. Fine. When you enter your classroom, all the students gather in the classroom, right? Yes, after gathering, when your social teacher is entering into the class, what they are discussing about? Are they discussing about science? No, they discuss about social studies only. So this is a place where only on one topic they can be discussed. Next, in chat rooms, we can also share the files, etc. Next, we have Paltalk. The Paltalk also is one of a type of a chatting only, where we can send the messages. This is called as chatting. And in chatting, we can even do video chatting also. Yes, every time typing a message might be boring for us. So sometimes we do video chat. Yes, typing a message, getting bored. What we do? We go for a video call. And in WhatsApp, we have a feature like we can do the calls, like audio call or a video call also. Next comes the blog. Now, what is a blog? I say that it is a room. Will you agree? Yes, it is a place and it is built only with one individual, where the other persons can share their views. Now, for example, I say how to prepare a vegetable pulao. Fine. I say I need to cut the vegetables, I need all these ingredients, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'll give all the process. But apart from me, my friend might be very good in cooking. So what she'll do? She will say, no, we can do like this also. So she can share her views also. And one more friend will come and say, no, we can do like this also. So here we are going to get 2 or more recipes. So n number of peoples can be shared the information. What they'll do? Yes. For example, if a third person is coming and searching for veg pulao, he'll see, yes, first he'll see my recipe. If he's not liking that, he'll go for the other recipe. If he's not liking that, he'll see the other, because so many recipes are there for the same dish. So this is called as blogging. Next, we have social networking. What is social networking? As I already said, we all are very interested to meet our friends, play with our friends, talk to our friends. But here, it is not possible using technology, right? For that, we need to do a video call, right? So what we'll do? Yes, only social networking is used to communicate with your old friends and make new friends. Next, we have video conferencing. Now, think that I am a CEO of a company and I have branches in Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, Bangalore, etc. Now, I need to take a meeting. But at the same time, I cannot be present in the same place at the 4 places because I'm a single individual, right? I can at least either present in Hyderabad, or I can be available in Bangalore, or I can be available in Chennai. But I cannot be available in all the places at the same time. So what I'll do? I will just do the video conferencing. I'll just ask them to contact me or do a conference call where all the team members or the team heads will be sitting at their own desk, and they are going to chat, or they are going to discuss their problems or whatever they have to do or what I want to convey them. They are going to listen in that. This is called as video conferencing. Next comes the e-greeting. As I already said in email, when we were discussing about email, I already explained you what is email. What is email? Yes, in email, we can send messages, images, etc. Right? Yes, I also said you that we can send greeting cards also. But how to create a greeting card? For that, we have some sites in that. What are those sites? Yes, like for example, we have www.123greetings.com. First, go into that greeting card site. Later, select the greeting card, whether you are sending it for a purpose of anniversary, or you're sending for a birthday purpose, or you're for a festival, etc. Write the message, whatever you want to tell or convey to your friend, then you can send it through the email. So in this way, we use the e-greetings. Next comes the e-learning. Nowadays, we have so many apps like Byju's, Vedantu, and our own app we have, that is Rank Guru app. What we are doing in Rank Guru app? Just we are learning whatever the teacher is teaching using the textbook? No. We are seeing the 2D animations, 3D animations. We are practicing what the teacher has taught us in the class. And we are doing some practice sheets. And we are writing some online tests. But from where you are writing all these things? Sitting at your home, you are writing all the tests. Yes, you are not going there. You are not going to the school and writing. You are writing in your mobiles or in your computers, etc. So in this way, e-learning is also useful. Why we are using this? Only for just, you can ask me, ma'am, only we can use it only for practicing and everything? No, in that we have an option for playing games also. But don't think that the games are like PUBG, etc. The games are not like that. We have all the fun related games, that too related with our topics only. Yes. So where the teacher will understand how much the child have understood when the teacher has explained. If he has missed out any class also, then it will be easy for the child to just open the app and see what the teacher has taught him in the class. So with this, we have learnt about e-learning. Next, we have e-commerce. What is e-commerce? Yes, how many of you are enjoy doing online shopping? I hope everyone enjoys doing online shopping, right? Nowadays we have Amazon, we have Flipkart, we have Myntra, we have Snapdeal, etc. Right? What we are doing with that? Yes, in e-commerce we have 4 types. I was already said in the last session. What are those? One is B2B, that is business to business. Next one we have business to consumer. The third one is consumer to business. And the fourth one is business to government. Now, what is business to business? What we are doing in this? Can anyone? Yes. What is here? Business to business means we are selling the products or from one company to another company. That is called as a business to business. Next we have B2C, that is business to consumer. Like we have Flipkart, we have Myntra, we have Amazon, etc. So what we are doing in all these things? Can anyone tell me? Right. Yes, in Amazon, we are seeing the products. Now, for example, if I want to purchase a smartphone for me, what I do? I just see in Amazon, I do the payment, I get my product delivered at my doorstep without going out anywhere. For that, we have to do the payment, right? As I discussed. But how to do the payment here? Yes, whenever you are doing payments, you can use your debit cards, you can use your credit cards, or you can use your net banking. Nowadays, we are using the Google Pay, Phone Pay, etc. With all these things also, we can do. But whenever you are giving your details in your debit card or credit card, then you have to send the information carefully and see that your personal information is not leaked. Fine. Next, coming to consumer to business. I have a small business and I am a consumer of that. I want to sell it to other people. So that is called as consumer to business. Next, business to government. What we are doing over here, business to government. Here, the company, the business, the companies are selling the products to the government. This is called as business to government. Fine. Now, let's recap. Now, do you think internet is very useful for us or not? I hope internet is very useful for us because sitting at one place, not going anywhere, we can learn, we can shop, we can play, we can do many things, yes? But at the same time, we should not misuse it. This is the disadvantage. We should not misuse it. It means that we should not share the personal information. Whenever you are giving the information, be clear and send the information, because nowadays we see so many fraud cases have been happening throughout the world. They're hacking and taking the amount from your bank. You might not be knowing when you have swiped your card, but ultimately you will be getting a message saying that, yes, this much amount has been debited from your account. To your surprise, you will be shocked. You will say that, no, I was at home only, I didn't go out. Then from where it came? So this is the reason. That's why I'm saying whenever you're doing your online shopping or anything, you need to be very careful. Thank you, children. Hope you liked the session.